I read a book written by Scott Anderson. Okay, he said, "Think like a billionaire and become a billionaire." That's the title of the book actually. Whatever you think it shall become of you, because the vision you see is what. How many times have you sit down to imagine something in your mind before you actually carry it out? How many times? So, to a large extent, I would like you to understand that it is whatever you think inside of you that manifests on the outside. So, making such presentations like this is just my own way of giving back to the society. You know, many of us, we've gone through a lot. If you should have access to knowing our stories, forget all this media posting and all that, like feeling better and all that. We have grinded. I keep repeating this. And if you want to make it in life, there's no two way about it. You have to grind as well. You guys grind. No, on a more serious note, because I've been a teacher all my life before starting a business. Okay, and one of the things that I've noticed is it is easier for me to impact life. Okay, and it's joy. It gives me joy. It's quite unfortunate that I'm planning to leave that profession, because it's not something that can really make you a fortune. Being a teacher, a lecturer, I'm sorry to say, for some of us who are in the field, and I'm sure you are relating what I'm saying, because all they will tell you being a teacher is you have joy from the people you teach. Like when you see your students succeed, you too are happy. And you know, life goes beyond happiness because somebody else is progressing. You know, that cannot put food on your table. Yes, and some people, they will even say our reward is in heaven or something like that. Forget about that. See, your reward is in heaven, but you can see harvest a lot of rewards here in the life here and also in the heaven. Why don't you think in that direction? In a lot of ways, teachers, this is how we have been brainwashed. Like, I can remember then when I was struggling through some classroom teaching, and when they have meeting, they'll be telling you a lot of stories of how teachers who have dedicated their life to teaching, how and all that. Oga, I'm not stopping you, and if you are a teacher and you are happy, it's fine. You are happy with your situation. As much as I'm concerned, the current fuel rise in Nigeria, the current fuel pump rise your student happiness cannot help you take care of it. The lifestyle you are even living currently, are you happy? Look at your bank account. At times, most times before the next month is already zero. In fact, while I was a teacher, if I take my salary today, I hardly can count up to 3 days, 5 days at most. In most cases, 7 days, the money is gone. And this is not only teachers. A lot of us who do civil servant work and have civil servant mentality, this is the trap we are caught in. It's a trap, actually, a rat race trap. You receive, you spend. You receive, you spend. I'm not saying all of us must think like a business people, but then a lot of people that I know and that are doing civil servant work does not have financial management. This is another topic on its own. But what are we saying? As much as possible, we are trying to teach people how to manage their life. How to, even no matter how little you are earning, you can grow from it. You can think in another direction. Think multiple streams. And this is possible. This is online era. Okay? This is the internet era. And so many things are happening. People are making money. Good money. In case you don't know, just by pressing your phone, you can make a lot of money, even much more than somebody that goes to the office every day, just at the comfort of your bed. You need to learn some of these skills. And this takes me back to this student mentality thing, that I'm in school, I'm doing well, my certificate, and we are certificate minded. We are certificate minded. If you are in school right now and you know what is going to help you, stop thinking about that certificate completely. just get it for getting sake, or let me say get it because the society, of course the society has programmed our mind to think certificate, and to make it worse, think certificate will help you solve your problems. How many of us have graduated from the school without a job? Millions of people. Look around you. You should learn from other people's experience. Don't allow it to happen to you before you learn. Look around you. How many people have acquired this same certificate that you have been struggling to study, and then they don't have a job? How many of them? Well, some people will say, that's not my portion. That's not this, that's not that. How do you even know that that's not your portion? You just, okay, faith, religion, belief, right? That your same belief is what will keep you where you are. I'm not swearing for you, but that same belief, so many people have it over the time. What am I saying in essence? If you are a student right now and you need to take action to do some things, while we are telling you when you are still in school, a lot of us have graduated from this school, and the result thing, certificate thing, is not helping the matters. If you ever think that your own story is going to be different, well, it might be different, but even no matter how lucky you are, your luck is to get a job, a lecturer. And I know what it means. Ask people who are lecturer. I know what it means, and I know what I'm saying. How much do you take in a month? And how much do you take care of yourself? How much can you give somebody? How much can you rent apartment? How much can you eat? How much do you still need to publish paper from that same amount of money so that you can get promotion? And how much do you need to go further in school? You need to get PhD if you have masters. You need to get masters if you have a first degree as a lecturer. How much do you think all this is? Who will give you the money? Is it the same salary that you are getting? No. So the truth is, you have to be realistic to yourself. What I'm saying in essence, people who have gotten this job is not helping them. But you that you are still in school, that's your highest dream. You had better stop dreaming. Face the reality. And that's why we are coming online like this to advise you. Gone are the days when the school certificate thing is what is helping people succeed. The same politicians who enjoy that free education, even back then their own education is free, they enjoy it to the fullest. It's the same politicians that are not ready to now make things work for people like me and you. So don't be certificate minded while you are still in school. Start learning ICT skills. Start learning communication skills. Start learning how to what? Be innovative, be creative, be productive in whatever you do. These are some of the skills. Do you understand? Learn marketing. This is in fact, if you don't know how to sell, I don't think you can ever be rich. Okay, tell me about people who you know in this life that are so wealthy and do not know how to sell. Billionaires. I'm not talking about politicians. I'm not talking about people who cut corners to make money. I'm talking about real people that made their money from scratch. They know how to sell, and even not to add to their listing, but then even the politicians, it's because they know how to communicate. They know the secrets. What do you know? You watching this video right now, what do you know? And what do you think can help you in whatever you are doing currently? What are you doing differently? Because if you follow the norm, what other people are used to doing that has not been working for them, you should already know that once you finish, it's not going to work for you too. If you are getting value, let me know. Please type on the comment section. Let me know you are getting value. You should think, look around you. You have brothers. Okay, start from your house. You have brothers, you have sisters, for example. What have they studied? How has the study been helping them? Okay, what have they been able to achieve? Okay, you yourself, you are in 100 level, 200 level, 300 level. What you have been studying so far? Because the belief is that once you start acquiring knowledge, it should not take that long for it to start reflecting on you. So start thinking in that direction. If you are 100 level, 200 level, it means you have spent 2 years of your life studying that thing you are studying. Then how has it helped you? The knowledge. Okay, maybe you think it's when you get a certificate, that's when the knowledge will help you. I'm telling you now that me, I've gotten it. take away the fact that I am not a lecturer today, for example, I don't really think that knowledge I have can really do anything for me. It can't. And I have proof. I know, even, okay, leave me alone, I have a lot of colleagues we graduated together from school that have the same knowledge, have the same certificates and qualification like me, and thousands of other people who study other courses. What have they been able to achieve with that certificate? What we all know is we are waiting for somebody to help us, to uncle and all that, and then connect us and then to get a job. If really you are knowledgeable and you are learned, the knowledge should be able to move you to do something. And that's why we are telling students right now that, okay, you are still lucky that people like us who have experience like this want to share it with you. And that's why I feel bad when people think we are just coming to show up, like show off. We are just coming to show off to people that we have started making it. If you look at that way, then let it remain like that. Because definitely I know someday you will look back to such kind of advice and then you will realize that you have not been doing well to yourself. So start thinking positive. Start doing some other things that you see other people doing. People that have results to show you. This internet you are seeing is one of the best things in our lives. This is one of the best era, best century. The internet, right? The AI is taking over. It's amazing. So we are going to be making presentations like this from time to time, and in fact we are planning to make it live, okay, where we have an interactive session. People have this chance to ask questions during our presentations, and we give them live valuable answers. Most of these things I'm telling you is from my experience, personal experience, and from the experience of others. So we have taken it upon ourselves to make sure that we touch lives. Well, I might not be able to give you money, because one of the most questions I get often online like this, especially when I make presentations or post videos or post comments, is that, Oga, show us way now. A lot of people on my DM, Oga, Alpha, now find something now. Do you understand? So me, I might not be able to give you money, and even if I can give you, it's not everybody that can give. But the best I can give you is the knowledge of how I made it, and the same thing you too can make it if you apply the knowledge. But it's unfortunate that some of us, we don't even believe we can make it. And to start with, that's the problem, the mindset. You don't have the vision. No matter anything anybody wants to do to help you, it will not work. I believe you are learning. I believe you are learning. So we are going to stop here. See you some other time, and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye. We love you.